Tenshin. Oh, high knee! There's the knockout!
With undefeated professional records in boxing, MMA, and kickboxing, the flashy and destructive Tenshin Nasukawa has established himself as one of the GOATs of combat sports. The man is an absolute wrecking ball of fury who has cracked some of the sturdiest chins in the sport with that left hook from hell. So, before the Japanese sensation enters the ring again, let's quickly recap his best fights. Nasukawa started his professional fighting journey with amateur kickboxing, compiling a record of 99 wins in 107 fights before turning professional and stopping 7 out of his 9 opponents. He then faced a step up in competition in the form of Taiki Naito, another rising star in the sport, who met the canvas early in round 1. The knockdown ensued a firefight, and
Tenshin Nasukawa is not just a fighter. He's a phenomenon, a prodigy whose rise in the world of combat sports has left audiences stunned, fighters humbled, and legends watching closely. Hailing from Japan, a nation with a deep-rooted history in martial arts, Tenshin emerged not as a traditional karateka or judoka, but as a new breed of striker, one who mixes speed, precision, creativity, and devastating knockout power into one deadly package. From the moment Tenshin stepped into the spotlight, comparisons to icons began. Many dubbed him the Japanese Bruce Lee, not just for his lightning-fast movements or his shredded physique, but for the way he embodied martial arts philosophy. Fluid like water, unpredictable like a storm, and dangerous with every strike. His journey began at a young age. Trained in karate since childhood, Tenshin quickly showed a natural gift for striking. He transitioned into kickboxing in his early teens and immediately began tearing to the Japanese amateur scene. Unlike many fighters who take years to adjust, Tenshin adapted instantly. His timing was beyond his age. His footwork was that of a seasoned veteran, and his creativity, pure chaos for anyone who dared stand in front of him. At just 18 years old, he was already headlining fights in Rise, one of Japan's most competitive kickboxing promotions. And he wasn't just winning, he was annihilating his opponents. One of Tenshin's most iconic moments came in 2016.
In December 2016, Long greeted Nasukawa with a low kick after denying a glove touch, and that angered the little monster.
But eating blow after blow here.
The Japanese star mauled the veteran Muay Thai fighter with his speed, power, and conventional strikes.
Lands seemingly anything he wants, looking for a high knee there.
But seconds before the end of round 1, he opted for the unconventional, and it paid off.
Oh, spinning kick there from Tenshin Nasukawa. Puts Wancheko on the canvas. Brutal. Nobody saw that coming.
A few wins later, Nasukawa made his kickboxing debut in Arisen against Saiga. The prodigy tested the waters with a jab and low kick. Once he realized Saiga posted no threat, he began to counter with the precision of a seasoned sniper. A few seconds later, Nasukawa hit the bullseye with a vicious knockout that sent shockwaves across the arena. With a successful start to his Risen kickboxing career, Nasukawa entered the Flyweight World Grand Prix, facing Yuta Hamamoto in the semifinals, where right off the bat, he chased his foe like a demon and connected with thudding combos.
One attack, the referee will break it up with reckless abandonment right after. Oh, beautiful.
Against Wanchalong PK. Senchai, a veteran Muay Thai fighter from Thailand with over 150 professional bouts. On paper, Wanchalong was a favorite. He had the experience, the clinch game, and the grit. But Tenshin had something else: speed and unpredictability. Within seconds, it became clear that Wanchalong couldn't keep up. Tenshin danced around him, landing spinning back kicks, head kicks, and lightning-fast combinations. And when the finish came, it was brutal. A perfectly timed left hook dropped Wanchlong and sent shockwaves through the kickboxing world. From there, Tenshin became a highlight reel machine. Whether it was a flying knee KO, a spinning back fist, or a perfectly timed liver shot, he didn't just beat opponents. He humiliated them. He made world-class fighters look like amateurs. His reflexes were supernatural. His reads instantaneous. In 2018, Tenshin's fame exploded onto the global stage when he was invited to fight in Risen Fighting Federation, a Japanese MMA and kickboxing hybrid promotion known for its wild events and high-level talent. And in typical Tenshin fashion, he brought the fire. Against Yamato Fujita, he showcased one of the most insane knockouts of his career. Fujita charged forward with heavy hands, trying to overwhelm the younger, faster fighter. But Tenshin, cool as ever, waited as Fujita stepped in with a looping right hand. Tenshin leaned back just an inch and countered with a laser-accurate straight left that landed flush on the chin. Fujita collapsed instantly. The crowd erupted. That wasn't just a knockout. That was a statement. But perhaps the most talked about and controversial.
In round 3, Rob Tang upped the ante as Nasukawa struggled with waning cardio. But the young Japanese still managed to detonate nukes every now and then. In round 5, the Japanese caught a second wind and exchanged fire with fire. After 5 rounds, the judges saw it as a draw, so an extra round was needed to produce an outcome. And even after 15 minutes of non-stop action, the two continued to trade menacing blows. After 6 rounds of war, Nasukawa was declared the winner by a split decision. A few months later, Nasukawa battled an old foe in the form of Taiki Naito at Rise 129, where the prodigy shined bright once again. Nasukawa softened Naito with punches and bunches. Before earning his first knockdown of the night. Naito recovered but was buried under an avalanche of an ice-cold assault. Naito beat the 10 count once again, but this time, he didn't have to go down for the referee to show mercy on it. It was another perfect night for the greatest kickboxer of his generation, and it seemed like there was no stopping him until he was humbled by an old war horse. On December 31st, 2018, he faced Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition boxing match, and the young Japanese was blown away by the GOAT. Mayweather laughed, danced, and cracked Nasukawa early. And the third one sealed the deal for Mayweather.
Moment in Tenshin's career came when he faced Floyd Mayweather Jr. in an exhibition boxing match on New Year's Eve 2018. Although it was a mismatch in terms of experience and size, the very fact that Tenshin, at just 20 years old, had secured a fight against the undefeated boxing legend was proof of his rising global stardom. The fight didn't go his way. Mayweather's size and power overwhelmed the smaller Tenshin, who was knocked down multiple times before the bout was waved off. But while some saw it as a failure, others saw it for what it truly was, a fearless young warrior stepping up to challenge greatness. And despite the loss, Tenshin's fan base only grew. He had gained international respect for daring to enter the ring with a living legend. After the Mayweather bout, Tenshin returned to his true domain, kickboxing, and he picked up right where he left off, racking up win after win, knockout after knockout. His ability to control distance is uncanny. Watch closely and you'll see how he moves opponents into traps. Feigning low, drawing their guard down, then blasting them with a head kick, or slipping a punch by a hair's width and answering with a liver shot, so precise it shuts down the body like a switch. One of the most brutal examples of this came in his fight against Rui Ebita in 2019. In the second round, Tenshin threw a fake jab, baited Ebita's counter, and spun into a vicious spinning back kick that landed directly on the ribs.
The night. It was clean as a whistle. From 2020 to mid-2022, Nasukawa bagged another 6 wins to finally earn his shot at Nasukawa, the only man many thought could hold a candle to this raging monster packed with fire and fury. Round 1 was back and forth with precision beating power head-on. And guess who drew first blood? Round 2 was fiercely contested with both men producing shiny moments. Knowing that he was potentially down 2 rounds, Takeru came out swinging for the fences in round 3 and gave fans their money's worth. After 3 rounds of battle, Nasukawa won by a decision. In his post-fight interview, he announced his retirement from kickboxing and transitioned to boxing, where he is 3-0 so far. At only 25 years old, Nasukawa has achieved in kickboxing what many can only dream of. He is widely regarded by many as the greatest kickboxer of his generation, if not of all time. The question is, will he conquer the world of boxing too? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.